Hello people, this is Power here with the opening of something I've been... Okay, not like, desperately. I'm treating this as like I've been desperately wanting this toy. But this is a toy that... this is obviously like a toy that I've been wanting to get for some time. But it was just... I just kind of got it on the whim if I had to be honest. Just because we needed to make shipping reasonable, which it did not. If I can pull out the invoice, which is good. That's not worth it. So, yeah. Obviously, I'm recording this on the same time as not at the same time, like hours later after the unboxing. Right now it's like 9:37. Again, I'm supposed to be working on a video, but I'm like, you know what? I have this huge headache after mowing the lawn because of all the heat and such, and I'm just gonna increase my pain more by sitting here in this room intoxicated with my beast driver strap and hurt myself more by unboxing this toy. So obviously you already know by the title. Yes, I did indeed. The mystery item was the PowerRider Gaim Sengoku driver. Now you might be wondering why the heck did I keep this a secret from everyone? Because I wanted to utilize it in a special 5th anniversary project I'm doing. But then I was just kind of like, I actually kind of want to just, I just want to do something like special to commemorate my 5 years of just doing toy reviews and such. So it's just like, why not we go full circle and actually cover the Sengoku driver? Now, okay, you can tell one obvious thing about mine, which is it's discolored, which that was not noted within the conditions, but I'm honestly okay with it because obviously during the unboxing I checked to make sure the toy was okay, because I do not want a build driver strap situation. This part's still here, it's just collecting a lot of dust. Oh shoot, I lost a screw. 2 screws, I think. These might be it. But yeah, I'm upset at what happened to my build driver strap. Just because it sucks. So I can technically replace it with this, but yeah. You guys have already heard the story, but if I have to remind you guys, I will do that because again, this is getting released sometime in September. Again, it's like July 26th or something. But anyways, so like, I guess going through a huge story. Gaim was like the first Rider series where I actually watched live. Just because before then, like, Zyken would just be the one to show me, like, clips and such. So, like, I wasn't really aware what was going on. And this is, like, after Wizard, which I knew nothing of Wizard because, like, Zyken told me, like, oh, Wizard's not good. I'm like, okay, Wizard's not good. So, like, I knew nothing of Wizard. So then when Gaim came around, I was kind of like, intrigued by it and such. Just because it was like it's an absurd thing. Fruit samurais or like fruit warriors. It's like, like who can get like why wouldn't you be behind that? I don't know when exactly it hit me that I wanted to get the toys. I think near the end of the series, honestly. Like, yes, I was actually, like, intrigued by, like, how the belt worked and such, because obviously it works by the lock seeds, and then there's the face plates, which, again, I think is kind of one of the best parts of this driver. And, I think it was during near the end of Gaim and such was where, I finally got to obtain one of my first Rider toys, which you guys obviously know what it is. I'm gonna go back and dig for it, just because it's literally behind like 3 boxes. That took longer. So obviously you guys, I think I've said this, you guys already know my first ever Rider toy I actually got to get, which is the orange Lockseed Copta voice version. This one's really endeared towards me just because of the fact that obviously it's the first Rider toy I actually got to own in 2014. And also my dad actually got me this, which, you know, is more endearing to me. So that's why I really wanted to get this. But then I got 2 more lock seeds, because the thing is that, if I have to admit, I actually did have the chance to get this, but like back in November of 2014, because I guess, well, I don't want to say I guess, it was just because, like, oh, like, you know, like, because typically, like, you know, back then, my dad was actually, like, willing to, like, get us stuff through Amazon, because, you know, it's just, why not, and such. And so I actually did have, like, because, like, Zarikin was, like, helping out and such. It's like, because, like, he was actually planning to, like, get me this and the Kiwami and Kachidoki lock seed sets. But then I think at that time they were kind of at absurd prices, to which I refused that, just because, like, I think, because, like, back then I didn't want to go for, like, huge things right away. I really wanted to start out small. So, which is why instead, let me fix the light, I got Wizard Infinity and Kachidoki arms, or the Kachidoki locks, the Gashpon version. So, let me put this back. So I got these 2 lock seeds, which I still like. I want the whole set of this one, and same with this. I'm gonna try to track down Shogun Shogun Lockseed set 8 and 9, because these 2 are my absolute favorites. Now this is kind of out of place. And then in substitution of getting that Kachidoki Kiwami arm set, I got the Gashpon one because it's cheaper, and I lost the tab for this one a while ago. I don't know what happened to it, but thankfully their locks, these actually do come with tabs, so I can get that. And then I don't know what's actually, I do know what's next. Then this was like not several years after, I think, during, so, like, what I'm talking about right now is my pre-YouTube stage, because I didn't have, I had an account, but I didn't upload anything at the time. So I think this couldn't have been 2015, because 2015 for me was such a It's really personal. So, then I want to say 2017. No, I actually want to say 2016. It had to have been 2015 for sure. I'm thinking about the end of the year, but I think it was somewhere at the beginning of 2015 after the personal stuff. Zarikin decided to, try out CS toys and such. And so then one of the first things, I think he got Figure Arts Gills, which ended up breaking. I got, and then Figure Arts Figure Arts Type Dead Heat, which came with a free Gashapon Chef Carcass. They were trying to get rid of those. And I got myself Type Fruits, but then one of the other things I got myself was the Blade Lock Seed. Even though I have a reason why I got these two specifically. This was before I was into Blade, or before I actually sat down and watched it. So, but I'm happy to have Blade now. I just want Ruby and Gaim and such. And then the next CS Toys order, I think this one came with. This had to have been in September for sure, because Draken got me the Gashapon or a Ghost Icon, and along with that he got me the Fresh Orange Lock Seed, which again I really like. I made it loose, but not yet. So yeah, because I told him to get this for me, but I wasn't expecting him to get the Ghost Icon. And then I want to go for Fresh Pine, but I rather go for because for consistency I want to go for a used Fresh Pine. And then this one was a first for us, because at this point Zriken was sick about the fact that all the lock seeds I had were Gashapon and Candy Toy, so he went out of his way to be to get a DX lock seed. So he got the Peach Energy lock seed. I can't do Jimbo obviously because I don't have the Genesis quarter unit. He still wants the Genesis driver, although it's really costly. So yeah, he got the Peach Energy lock seed with a part of Dino Maru because he messed up and didn't get the whole entire set. And this box we remember specifically, or I remember specifically, because I remember I saw the mail carrier man just walking towards our house, and just he looks so miserable. I feel bad for him because he just had this crushed box in his hand, and I was just confused the whole time. He was what the heck happened to this? And then I went to receive the box, and I think I actually did tweet this. I'm what the heck happened to this box? It was all crushed up and such. That's Sal's shipping. And then I don't remember when this was, because I think the video of this was in July of 2016. But when we started getting more drive stuff, I got the Type Fruits and the Shift Fruits and Drive Lock Seed set, so I can actually technically review this set now, which I forgot about. But yeah, so this was technically my only DX Lock Seed, and obviously it went through so much because paint. I feel so bad, but yeah. So now I can finally actually use this within this. So yeah, that's my story with all these lock seats and such. I know you guys don't really care for it, but it's just like, I just want to just, I guess, tell you guys how endeared I am about lock seeds and like Gaim in general. Just because like Gaim was just a lot of first for me, even though I've like known about the franchise for like, or like I've been into the franchise for like so long. But it's just like, I guess to me it's like I felt like an actual like fan when I actually like got this stuff. Now the thing is that this actually isn't my like first experience with the Sengoku driver, cause my mom's cousins, they actually owned both the Sengoku driver and Genesis driver. However, because they have a lot of younger kids, they like, to like be rough about stuff. So like, I don't think the condition was as bad, but like, I just remember one time when I was visiting them, all I did was just mess around with their Sengoku driver because it was just laying there. And like, I had nothing better to do, so I was just like messing around, because the blade was gone and I think the faceplate was gone. They had like no, they had no lock seeds either, and the Genesis driver was there too without the Genesis core unit. So like, during that whole time I visited, I was just like amazed by the Sengoku driver because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's in my hand, and all I was doing was just twisting the knob to hear the empty slicing sound and trying to like get the pins for like the faceplates. And then with the Genesis driver, I was just messing with the notches just to get the lights and such. But yeah. Now this is a thing I did, which I don't understand why I did. I'm going to admit it here. The next time I did visit them, because I was just alone and such, so I decided to like sneak down their basement just to see what other toys they had. All I found was an Ultra Egg of Ultraman Zero and a Kabuto Zector. So I was just quickly messing with the Ultra Egg, and then I was like looking at the Kabuto Zector. It was all scratched up, but I was just like pressing the buttons. I was pressing the notch that when you insert in the Zector and such, and then when I was trying to be quick about it, but then like my mom was like calling for me. I was like, oh shoot! So I had to like quickly just run upstairs and make up the excuse of like, oh, I like heard something down there, so I wanted to look into it. That's not a thing you should do at people's houses. Like, don't do that at all. So, there, I admitted my crimes. And I'm pretty sure that was the last time I visited their house. But I at least didn't steal it from them. So, yeah. I know I went on for 20 minutes on that, but again, I just want to like tell you guys how endeared I am to Gaim, because it's probably my favorite out of the Heisei Phase 2, like no doubtly. And so when the initial toy listings for 01, I think technically it was quarter 2.5, because the first half of the second quarter was just Bowser stuff, but the other half was like stuff we should have gotten with Bowser, but we didn't for some reason. Or was it with the final form, like with 02, that this was announced? I think it was with 02. that controversy. So when they announced they were going to make a 20th version of the Sengoku driver, I was really delighted because I'm like, heck yeah, they're releasing the Sengoku driver. This has been a driver I've been wanting to get for 5 years. And then when they actually dropped it, they revealed that it only comes with Gaim stuff and no Baron. And that, like, well, obviously including me, that turned off a bunch of people because it's just like the whole point of this set is that you get to be two riders. Thus, like, you get a lot of playability out of it because it's like, yes, like each rider only comes with one lock seed, but you can switch it around and like make Gaim banana arms, Baron orange arms, and like that's it. But removing that playability just limits the toy a lot more. And again, the issue with the 20th belt series is that they don't bother releasing the gimmicks along with the belts. So it's just like, what are people supposed to do with the 20th version of the Sengoku driver? Like, if they only have the orange lock seed. Yes, in Japan, you can go to a used toy shop and, like, grab a bunch of, like, lock seeds for, like, 300 yen each. Well, we don't have that convenience. We're stuck with Mandarake, CS Toys, any other secondhand store, or any overpriced store. And that's just more costly and more troublesome to do, especially in today's terms. So it's just like the 20th version is such a huge slap in the face to fans of Gaim that missed the chance to get the original release of the Sengoku driver. Cause like, I think it was during Drive, because, you know, Gaim was so popular, they actually re-released the Sengoku driver in Genesis drivers. Like, in their original form and such. But obviously, with, like, after Geo and such, they're just trying to... I'm happy that... Like, I will say, I'm happy that the version 20 belts are still going on. I'm happy they didn't stop doing them, just like how they're not stopping the RKFs. Although the RKFs should really start bringing in more variety. Because literally, going for double for a year, I can't believe, like, if you're a fan of double, that's excellent. But, like, if you want other series, have fun. Because, like, RKFs literally, like, plummeted this year with 01. Well, technically, at the time of this release, Saber is gonna get, you know, released and such. I really wonder how exactly, like, if they're doing Gaim RKFs, I'm totally up for that. Like, I'm kind of, like, uncertain how it's gonna work. Which is why I was so shocked they were doing Solo Chronicle Gaim, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they're actually doing this? Because I just feel like trying to do Gaim figures is just kind of impossible, because you have the fruit and then you have the armor, but then with Solo Chronicle, they stated that they're just omitting the fruit thing just to perfect the armor. So, like, and then, like, if they do RKFs, they're gonna look horrible. So, yeah. Like, the 20th version of the Sengoku driver, I guess it's just, like, if you want to be one and done, sure, it's a good pickup. It is cheaper than this one, obviously, because it lost a significant, like, it lost a significant ability, but, but other than that, it's just that the 20th version, it's just not good. Like, it's just a bad re-release. I'm happy that, like, because I think the Sengoku driver was the first 20th re-release for 01, because they did re-release the Deca driver and Lost driver, but that's because they were localizing it to us. So the fact that this year we started with the Sengoku driver was such a sour start, but then happily the 20th version of the DN driver and the 20th version of the Dental belts like saved it, because honestly, like, it's weird that they're finally doing Dental now, and like the DN driver, it's just like, oh my gosh, an actually good re-release. So yeah, if they ever announce a 20th version of the Genesis driver, I'm definitely gonna go for it. Although I do want box consistency, I guess I. Yeah, what am I talking about with box consistency? I have the original build driver box and I have the Evil driver 20th version. So, forget box consistency. But, okay, like, before I actually start with this, I would just like for them to. I guess for Saber, for like 20th releases, for new ones, I guess, build. You re-release the Evil driver for no reason, but you don't re-release the build driver? That's all I have for new. I'd like for them to release the Gamer driver again, just so then I can finally have that, because I think that's his like most cherished belt that he would want. Because Zorakin really forgot, like literally just forgot we got this. But then again, like Gamer drivers, like the original version, they're like $45. But I don't know, like I just feel like the Gamer driver you don't get as much out of. Because the Gamer driver and the Sengoku driver, they're kind of similar, but then like Gaim, the faceplates. Like, the faceplates are honestly, to me, the selling point. Which is why I'm gonna try to, like, get those sets. It really sucks that, like, I think if Gaim was airing now, we definitely would not have to, like, we definitely wouldn't have, like, as much premium sets. Because I do feel like it's really weird that, like, you know, all the side riders got stuck to a premium set. Because it's just. It's like they weren't planned. Even though they clearly were. It's just like the Slash Riser. That was clearly planned from the start. But they made it premium Bandai. So. Yeah. I've been talking for like almost 30 minutes and we haven't even like cracked it open. So, I guess let's just get straight to that. Move the camera in. So, yes, it is July as the time of recording this. What I have in mind, I'm definitely going to have to get the lock seat holder. But I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to get my first initial one, the one with Pine, and then if Kotetsu has one, I want to get a second one to replicate Kiwami, because I think that's cool. And then I think I might, like, see, I'm trying to plan out my next box, even though you shouldn't do that thing. Excuse me. I'm at 20%. I gotta charge this. Whoops. Trying to plan out my next box, because I don't know what stores we're gonna order from, because I want to get the lock seat holder, and then I think if the Ichigo lock seat's still out, then I want to try to get that. But I'm honestly just gonna get most of my lock seats loose, like that were released within the series, but then like some like specific ones, like I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna try to get them loose, just because I don't really have space for boxes. So And like the only ones I'm gonna get boxed are the most likely the premium Bandai ones. To which see the thing I'm happy about Gaim is that Gaim's in the middle of aftermarket prices. It's okay, basically the prices are all right at best. Again, $40 for this is okay. It's cheaper than the 20th version. That's because the 20th version is much newer. But a few days ago, the Gaim Gaiden Zangetsu and Baron Lockseed set, or the Lockseed set, that was literally only up for $25, and it was a Blu-ray. Sadly, someone bought it, but I'm man, we should have gone for that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be a faceplate completist because I love the faceplates. That's why that's why I'm just so disappointed with the retail releases, because we only got so we got the main 4 writers, but Zangetsu was a campaign. Then we got Bujingaim. Then we got Mars and Kamuro. So we only got 8 faceplates within the main series. But then everywhere there are 6 premium Bandai faceplates. Because we got Gridon, Bravo, Kurokage, Knuckle, 15, and Zangetsu Watermelon Arms. And then we got 2 more. Then we got the 2 movie or V-Cinema ones, so Edon and Duke. I feel there's a lot more faceplates. Because 8 plus 6, that's 14, and then there's there can't be 16 faceplates. That's too small. There really cannot be only 16 faceplates. I guess you have to keep in mind of the writers that use the Genesis core unit, which is I don't know. Well, I don't consider Gaim Yami as a entirely new writer. So Saber uses a Genesis core unit. And then there's the 6 Genesis driver writers: Zangetsu Shin, Duke, Sigurd, Marika, Kurikage Shin, and Tyrant. So Black Baron never got a faceplate. There's 7 premium Bandai faceplates. Jam. Okay. I find it funny his Loxy got released last. It's just kind of funny. Out of all things they could release last, it was Jam. Yeah. So again, you guys have been staring at this for so long while I've been just talking about my viewpoints and such, but you guys just want me to see. Yeah, you guys actually want to see me open this and not censored. So this side has Gaim. I think this picture got carried over in the 20th version. Maybe. Because I was just kind of thinking oh, how would this be at now with the back being the front and such. I wonder if the 20th version is the same size, because I know with the 20th version they just use plastic, which is interesting. See, I think they used, I don't know if they used new pictures, because they obviously used these 2, because they had to cut out all of this because they were we're not releasing that. And in this, they had to like Photoshop out Baron stuff because like who even is Baron? Oh yeah, the bottom. Man, this is a beautiful bottom. Guy orange arms, Baron banana arms. I'm gonna look at the bottom. Actually, I got Chronos right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go because I forgot. Like, Zraikan has his bow drivers are the 20th versions. Oh, I can't go for Evo. The VS Memorial set's on top. And then I had to rearrange my boxes up there so then I can access my drawer with the lock seats. So, shall we get to opening? Hooray! Okay, so I really do like how I missed this, that they actually have Baron on the side of here. This was a thing I actually liked from Drive. Okay, so these instructions got me intrigued just because it's like, huh. So I don't know what this blue one is. Oh, is this battery placement? That's what this is? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is about the belt strap. R&R. Strapping it to your waist. Don't do that. Those are parts you can pinch yourself at. Apparently you can pinch yourself when this collapses. Don't worry, I'm gonna pinch myself anyway. And then here are the instructions of the Sengoku Driver Kamen Rider Gaiman Baron set. So oh, I like the stylized font. Wow, it's actually in English too. Battle start. You win. Rank up. You lose. Soya. 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 Where's come on? Come on. Banana. Whoop. This one just makes me laugh. I don't know, I like these cartoons. I wish we can have fun stuff like this, but nope, we're all dark and serious. I actually do appreciate Hasbro's like stuff is colored at least. And it seems like the person cut this, but I'm gonna stop this for now because I'm actually gonna get my canteen. Okay, right now it's 10:25, and I got my water canteen. I don't remember if this was during like 2016 or yeah, it must have been 2016. When I was on the other end of the table, when I had my like first setup, that I actually used to like have a cup of water next to me and drink it. Or, of course I'll drink it. I actually used to just have a cup of water next to me every time I was like recording a video. Well, then I stopped doing that because you can hear me slurp. That's why I stopped. But my throat's kind of like still. I didn't put it on the ground. My throat's still kind of like stuffy from like what I ate, and well, it's doing way better than like that last part of my Soto Geo Decade Armor Ryuki form build. Because that last part was so horrible. But okay, let's finally get into what we're here for. The content. Yeah. Cause I think how they changed it. Okay, so like I know the plastic tried to keep the same idea. I think they might have just changed it so it was just at the center. I don't know. For our belt straps. Yeah, this is like a. This is definitely like a neon-esque. I don't want to say as like neon as. 01. How do you attach? Yeah, they're different. Like on camera, they might look the same, but in person, they're different. And then I really like the translucentness of this belt. It's really neat for sure. And the left portion. Yeah, I think these ones definitely had set a standard for like how modern belts are now. This piece we are, as I stated initially, we're already familiar with this because this is what became the shot riser back piece, which is funny that they reused a buckle from 5 years ago. Or yeah, technically it was 5 years ago, from 01 to Gaim. The knife. Oh wow, that's tough. Okay. The Baron faceplate. Yes, it literally is only 600 on Mandarake, so if you got the initial release, then yeah, I guess you can go for that. There's this end part to make it say, come on! Sorry if it's just blue on the sun, but I gotta appreciate the artwork in this. It's so good. Then we're actually gonna take out the Sengoku driver just because. I don't remember if I think I stated this before, but I genuinely actually do feel bad about like throwing the plastic out just because like, you know, people have kept it for so long. And just to like have the next person who owns it just throw it out. Yeah, I think in my initial unboxing I gave away what this was. Just because I took off the faceplate and mentioned so much things. Oh gosh. But, oh man. I should just make a compilation of me throwing stuff. But man, this looks so good. Yep, look at those 2 pins going up. Jimba. What is this button? I don't know. So I think it would have been cool, like, I know this is like for like that Kurokage knuckle set, but I think it would have been cool if they did have 2 blank plates, so then you can have one that had, like, you know, this standby, but then Knuckles specifically had the rock, because it's kind of bothersome that you technically can't have a accurate blank faceplate that doesn't trigger both of these. Yes, you can get another one and cut them off, but it's just like, why would you do that? So heck yeah, we did it. I apologize for the light. Haha, we did it. I think all of these have a... Okay, all of these are blocked off by this square, so... I don't know, like, this is just, like, fun. Yeah, you can't pull it off. Oh, that hurt. Oh. I like how the speaker is up here. Because I actually thought this was the speaker the entire time, but this is actually just a hole. Yeah, this is already switched on. This is actually just a hole for the lock seats to play through. And I guess this is a safety thing. So then, like, in case your lock seat is stuck, I guess you can just pull that and such. But yeah, this is the entire speaker of the toy, which is just like, wow. That's actually amazing. I actually honestly want to get the Hong Kong version. Just because essentially the Hong Kong version is like a Bandai America version. As I stated before, obviously the only catch of me getting this for $40 is that my lock seats do not have batteries. So, although I have to thank them for coming with their tabs, even though, again, I apologize for the abysmal lighting, even though they have on-off switches, so I don't really need the tabs. So, yeah. Flathead is actually easier to use, so I'm going to insert batteries. See, if I had to be honest, I actually did want to, like, wait and, like, open these, but then I'm like, I might as well just pre-record it, and, like, I might as well just pre-record it, just because it's like, why? Because I always do that anyway. Because it'll just like be weird, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait like a month to like open this, and it's like, I might as well just do it. And yeah, I got another new pack. I really hate going through these, but cell batteries are stupid expensive. That's why I'm so happy, like, done with the ride watches. Jeez. So, the tabs are translucent, which is interesting, so I'm actually going to just give this to Kachidoki. and fresh orange. So that means Blade doesn't have a tab, but oh well. Okay, let me pull everything out now, or let me put everything back in. Again, I apologize for the plastic, but they're going in the trash, even though you should be recycled. And the box is going up here with my other boxes. Hopefully meaning that my authorized Buster and Progress Hopper Blade don't constantly fall. Okay, so we got our 2 lock seeds. It's nice to actually have a DX orange. Honestly, like, obviously, if Gaim was, like, made now, we would have gotten memorial versions. At least, which, yeah, like, that would have been cool. But, alas, oh gosh, I'm really sorry about how this is. So, obviously, we clip on from here. I think this is the first, like, belt that's just straight up, like, I just like how simple the Sengoku driver is. And just how belt-esque it looks. Because I just really like the look of, like, this being hooked to a belt. Because it actually clips at the end of the belt and such. But alas, just gonna put this on the whatever latch, or the first latch. Huh, that's interesting. I think this is before they actually made these fit right, but this actually cannot fit. That's interesting for sure, so I'm probably just gonna move this. I don't know. I think I might just have to deal with this not exactly fitting. So, yeah. This go on the 01 driver. Yes, it can. That's cool. So yeah, definitely. Gaim was like the series that you can actually use the belt straps on anything, because you couldn't do that with Wizard. I wonder if the Genesis driver actually uses the same back piece, or if it used the notorious birth back piece. I don't think it did. I think they did their own thing, but I don't recall. So obviously, last but not least, we gotta put the put the batteries within here. This thing is going to become a fingerprint magnet, isn't it? This is the only driver that requires. Okay, what is? Okay, that's just part of the design. This is the only driver, I believe, that only requires 2 AAAs, which is neat because of how little it does in a good way. I know I said I wanted to save these batteries for Carabaros and Curino, but you know, I kind of really don't want to open a new pack just for this. Like, let's hear some miracles. Yeah. Where's the button that... How does it know if it's locked on? Wait, no, it doesn't, because...
Lock on. Lock off. Come on.
Come on! Wish I can do something with like parents. I wish like yeah, I'm just gonna oh, I thought I took Baron off. Gosh.
Come on. Come on.
But I have to be honest, I just like how simple, like, the plate, like, I like how simple that is. Just because I think just because of how universal this is, so like it's not going to be like stuck to a specific writer. That's why I like in the show their activation sounds are like just the lock sounds, or like when you activate them and such. So we gotta do a dummy just to, you know, get these sounds. So okay. I think this is the one we got the most of when you think about it. Because I just find it weird that like all these ones we got were European. So okay, now this is gonna be how am I gonna slide this through? Let me, because I gotta grab this up too. DX ones up here.
Come on.
See, okay, this is gonna be.
Come on.
Oh, wait up. Lighting might have changed, but.
Lock on.
I always found this one to be the weirdest because there was no, like, voice. And apparently, I think apparently this came from Digimon or something. I actually don't know.
Lock on.
Wait, I want to hear this.
Come on.
Yeah, and then... Yeah. The sound when you insert this is different from the actual slicing. Whoops. Because I did not know that faded out. And then obviously this one.
Lock on.
So yeah.
Lock on.
So yep, that was the hack in the system for the Sengoku driver. The Genesis driver is more fun because like you can play with 7 notches and such. When are they ever going to release that green energy lock seed? I want to actually know how this works. Like, what gets pressed here exactly? Or I think something like that, maybe. Because I don't think it's... Because obviously the Genesis cord unit will get hit with this peg here, which will then hit this peg, but then it will also be connected here. So, yeah. Okay, so we should actually play with this toy accurately and not just, what. Okay, now I know it's going to be issue dealing with this because my table was uneven. Whoops. So let's look at the orange lock seed. Heck yeah. Oh, gosh. Comparing this with my Code to Voice 1, yeah, it's been through so much. Although I do really like that this was technically the only set they actually did attempt to, like, be a DX one. Because most of the candy toy ones are this opaque ring, but they still have the shiny sticker. Because the Gashapon ones have both. I would like to go for a LED one. CS Toys had it, but it's too expensive. So, let's get on with it.
Battle start. You win. Rank up. Battle start. You win. Rank up.
Man, on camera, it's showing up better than in person.
Battle start. You win. Rank up. Battle start. You lose.
Yippee!
Orange.
Yeah, this shows up as like a deeper red than like this one. I guess in person? Yeah, I guess orange in person, it looks too dark for me. But anyways, let's do the transformation. What the heck? These Loxies are in my way. Yippee! I just like the look of this overall. Like, I don't know, like this driver just, it looks so like good. Like, I like how simple it looks, and yet it does so much. That's from that. So, obviously, we look at banana. Again, memorial set. Perfect. I don't know, I always find it weird that with banana, it's not frontal, it's just a side shot. Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, I took it off. Yeah, you can tell it's actually somewhat muffled, and you can tell from here, you can find the spring mechanism. I guess that's kind of like the only complaint. Like, yes, they have these like holes, but it's just a weird idea that the audio is going in. Banana squash.
Come on! Banana ole! Come on! Banana sparking!
Banana spark. Like, the thing I appreciate with the Gaim, like, with the lock seats too, is that they have, like, sounds. They have sounds when you slice them, so it's, like, individualized most of the time. Yeah. Because we have Baron, and we have blade. This was technically my only like Baron like lock seed. I still don't really like that's a thing you have to do, but hey, at least the attacks are in there unlike most things we've gotten. And I'm gonna switch back to Gaim because that's the majority I have. So let's do this one first. I think this is dying. What? Why do you make us sit through this? Whoops. Whoops. Nope. Like, I'll admit, like, yes, yeah, the lock seeds, you can't activate things by button, but at least they allow you to unlock it. I can't say that for, like, ride watches, nor progress keys. Heck yeah, I'm fresh now. Okay. Like, at least with these ones you can manage because it's just 5 attacks. Like, I think, like, maybe I would do re-demos of all my lock seeds, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I just like how much you can just kind of do like. Yep. Okay. And obviously with this one. Okay, this one I'm gonna replace the batteries. Because I obviously had this one for a while. Because I think the batteries I previously had were corroding. Like the original batteries were just corroding, which is not good. Now I'm gonna have to use blade. Because, like, okay, so here's the thing, like, these Gashpon ones are shaped like the DX ones, but they only have 2 spots, because one spot's, like, clearly, like, filled, which is just makes me laugh. Oh my gosh, what is... Are these starting to corrode? That's not good. I shouldn't be touching that, but... Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash my hands. Whoops. We skipped. Let's start over again. That's why this one's so endeared towards me. I'm seriously really want to complete this set. Just because I would love to have, you know, I love this set so much. This was essentially our memorial set before memorial sets. I really wish more Candy Toy sets ended off like this. Because I think it was really cool they did this. I think it would have been cool if we got another set with like Gridon, Kurikage, Knuckle, and I don't know what they would do with the Energy Riders. I don't want to scrape this. I feel like I am. Cause like I think like when I was like thinking about it back then, I was like, oh yeah, they should do like, you know, the 4 rider. Or was it 4? I don't remember. But basically, I was just like, oh yeah, they should do Dongri, Matsubokuri. Although he never got released to be a. He was a Gashpon exclusive, I believe. He never got a Candy Toy. Oh. Kurumi, and then like I don't know, 4th person, just do my. Oh gosh. But yeah, obviously I would actually like to get the actual DX Kanjiro Kyoxy. Okay, so now we're going to actually get to use this. Oh, this thing's kind of dying. Whoops. Oh.
Lock on.
Yippee! However, the disappointing thing with this one, unlike the previous Legendary releases, is that this does not have like drive sounds. It just has the typical sounds you could hear. I'll do it lightly. So like, it's the normal like orange slicing, which kind of sucks. I would have had like the shift up sound. I think that would have been better. I wonder how it would have just be if I had just like inserted this. I like how those sounds clash. Oh. Because I think you can literally just pull the lock off. Like, you're not supposed to, technically. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to, like, just go no, just... Pretty sure you're not supposed to just do that. But, oh, well. So, okay, let's do an actual canon thing. I don't remember if he actually, like, did that one. I think he only did Banana Squash. I was trying to think, like, wait, when was the last time he actually used Banana Arms? And that was on Heisei Generations, which was pretty cool. Okay, so... we're gonna see how this works. those LEDs are showing a lot better than in person. Maybe. Oh, I need to do another thing, but let's put Gaim again. For some Showa power. Man. Yep, that's it for that one. This is going to be an issue. Because I I think if 15 is still available, I will definitely go for him just because, he's available.
Come on!
So this
Come on! Come on! Come on!
okay.
Lock on!
I like that. Hi. do this again. What? Okay. I'm just trying to emulate the faceplate game time. Before I had a Genesis core unit. Whoops, because I don't feel like emulating Jinpa, because then... Because then one needs to do, like... Mix! Just want to use this. Sota. Oh no, I'm not a banana. Night of a banana. Sword of the Spirit, no. Suspiro. Oh, surprise! Oars! Okay, at this point it's like 11:30, but I think I'm gonna end the video on there. I'm really starting to like lose myself. But yeah, I would actually really like to get more of the DX lock seeds because I now have like 5. Even though, like, yes, I do have 2 that do a lot, but that's technically just from their transformations and not from their attacks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, collect Dime. Man. I still have the Q Ranger stuff to open up, but then I'm just gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until my HLJ box comes in, which it probably already did. Again, this is September, or this is getting released in September. It's gonna be, so it's close to being Monday. But yeah, really fun. But it's just gonna suck I can't express my love of this for like at least a month or like 2 months or so. So that's fun. fuck?